Hello, hello everybody. Welcome to your weekly messages for December 6th to the 12th of 2020. And before we get started, take a moment to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and make sure you sign up for my newsletter. If you're watching this before Sunday, the reading that you get in that email is so freaking good. It's so good this week. I can't even handle it. And I also want to let you know that I do have a 6-week workshop coming up. If you would like to learn with me and do a whole bunch of really intense spiritual work together for 6 weeks, you should check that out. If you're interested in guides, Akashic Records, the astral, any of that stuff, you're welcome to check out. Just sign up for my newsletter, and you'll get updates on that and notified about all of that stuff. So that is upcoming. Make sure you stay tuned for that. And without further ado, I am going to get started. Okay, first thing, animal bond. Stand up for all animals. I'm getting it has to do more with your personal relationship with animals, guides, messages, because there's all of these different birds up here, and I'm just getting that for you, it might have to do with your personal connection to like living things on Earth even more broadly. So really check in with that within yourself. I'm also getting that this is going to be resonant with some of you more than others. So if it doesn't really apply, don't worry about it. But just keep an eye on that. It might have more significance than you realize in this moment. Deep cellular healing. Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. So this is, I would actually argue that this is like a healing portal this week. So you might feel like there's a lot of shifting, a lot of movement, a lot of positive change in the right direction. It's kind of like you're altering the state of your body, even in how you're moving forward. So let yourself go into that, and also give yourself credit for the hard work that you've been doing, or the healing work that you've been doing. Pamper, indulge your senses and relish. Support someone else and enjoy the good juju. Love the world through the experience of loving yourself. Yes, great week to do that. I mean, every day is a good day to do this, but even more so this week. And I'm getting that it's kind of like when things are on the up and up, when you are healing and kind of benefiting from all of the work that you've put in and all of the movements that are happening, it's important for you to kind of bask in the glow of feeling good. You know, don't let those just slip through your fingers and get back to your to-do list, but really expand those moments for yourself. Okay, and let's see what else we have going on. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm getting for the majority of you, this is going to be the work that you're doing in your own life, in your own career, and this has to do with things in the material plane. Think money, home, resources, practicality. It's a very practical week, and I think it's because you actually have the bandwidth to focus on that this week, especially with this healing card. This is, rather than it being like a really intense breakthrough week, I think this is more light, like your load is lighter, and so you have the space and bandwidth to focus on things that aren't so intense. So this is a nice refreshing read. And then the crossing energy is the Tower. So this is, like I just said, I'm not reading this especially because it's in the crossing position. This is not an event that's current. This is like, it's dead and gone. You have the free space. to allocate into new places. So this is more of a reference to what has already been broken down, or maybe some pieces that you've let go of recently. Now you actually have the open field to start planting new seeds in. So I like seeing this because it is such a lighter energy that you're giving yourself. This is not current. So let me see what's shifting out, get a little bit more context on that Tower card perhaps. Six of Swords. Yeah, so on top of that, with the Six of Swords, what you want to keep in mind is like we were in choppy waters, we were in uncharted territory, we were in pain, and now we've crossed over into the other side. So I'm really getting a lot of relief in this week. So this is a really solid reading for you. And I'm getting, it's like, be present with yourself, enjoy yourself. I strongly advise that you stay in the present moment and just really soak that up, because yes, your to-do list will still be there. The projects that you have to do will still be there. Everything will still be there. So if you're taking yourself out of the present moment by trying to run into the future, you're going to miss the pleasures that come from the work that you've put in. So beware of that trap. But this is big movement that's already taken place. And then the oncoming energy, we have the moon. Okay, I'm going to clarify this one. Okay, so you have the Knight of Swords coming up. This is you venturing into uncharted territory. So sometimes the moon can show up as confusion in terms of how it manifests. I'm not getting that so much. This looks really intentional. Like you might be navigating things that you've never done before, or wanting to jump into spaces that you haven't fully mastered. So it's a lot of new energy. And with the Knight of Swords as the clarifier, I'm getting that this is a new experience that you are choosing to have. It's not something that's falling into your lap so much. It's like you want that new thing, or you're stepping into a next version, a next level of yourself. And so you have this navigation piece that's coming along with that. Because look at this card. This moon in particular, you can see the boat is trying to find its way along this river. And it's very dark outside. So there's this kind of leading with your intuition, navigating these uncharted territories all by choice, because the Son of Winter, the Knight of Swords, is like, I'm going to carve my own path. I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to charge ahead, even if I have to go solo. As I'm doing it, it's really stretching your capacity, which is very exciting. So this is not striking me as confusion or uncertainty. This is more about, I've chosen a direction that I've never gone in before, and so now I'm navigating fresh experiences, and new things are unfolding. This is a really exciting week, if I'm being completely honest. If you really embrace the energy that's coming up this week and you're really present with it, I think you'll have a good time, and you'll be able to see just how far you've come. Okay, let's look at the external. So we're going to keep what's happening in your environment, what's happening outside of you. Knight of Chalices. Okay, so this could potentially be someone who's in your space, or someone who is either, think about making an emotional offer or emotional support person, or, you know, for some of you, this will be romantic, right? This will be a partner that you have who's like a key player this week. But for others of you, you can think about this as a friend, a coworker, a collaborator, like a person who is making these offers or making themselves available to you in an emotional capacity. And then we also have the Emperor. So you have some divine masculine coming through, right? This could even, it could be the same person, right? It could be that intense masculine energy with that emotional offer. or that emotional availability. The availability piece is really key. But you have this structure, order, getting things done. So with the, is this the Knight as well? Knight of Pentacles and the Emperor up here, it's going to be a week where you will organically get a lot done if you're present. Okay, if you're stressing about the future, it's going to take you out of the present moment. It's going to be a distraction, and it will inevitably bleed you dry. So in order to prevent that, you want to pamper yourself. You want to take care of yourself. You want to celebrate yourself. Get yourself into a right feeling state. Like what do you need moment by moment? And that's actually where you can really get a lot done from. And then let's see. Page of Swords, very similar. Yeah, something new and exciting is happening. There's like this fresh either opportunity that's taking place, because I'm seeing this is, you can look at all of these monarch butterflies. I don't know how well you can see that in this light, but there's all these monarch butterflies that are right here. This is what you have coming into your space. So I'm getting this as a reflection of your evolution, right? Because the butterflies are symbols of our metamorphosis and the changes that we've undergone, especially the deep cellular healing card. It's like this is the fresh batch of things that you've ordered and asked for. And so you're having to bring this new mental navigation and this new mental energy into the picture. So this is really, really exciting, but this is pointing more to all of the fresh energy that you're navigating, more so than the person. I'm getting that the person of significance has more to do with this Knight of Chalices or Emperor, right? Even if it's the same person. But this has to do with, oh, I've asked for this. I'm doing it. I'm making it happen. Oh, right, I asked for that job or opportunity or that thing that's finally come into my space. Even a relationship, right? If that's something you've been working on and have been doing a lot of healing as a result, and that's starting to show up and you're navigating it in a new way, this is just a really good week for you stepping into everything that you've wanted and requested. You know, however it shows up, right? Because there can also be an order of operations to that. And then let's see the advice for you, or what to keep in mind, what you need to know. Seven of Pentacles. You have a lot of things that are baking. You know, you have a lot of things in the oven. And like I said, there can be an order of operations to the way things materialize as you're holding the energy. Okay, so if you're in a habit of wanting things and then dropping them and saying, oh yeah, I want this, but I'm not going to hold it. I'm going to doubt, I'm going to fear, I'm going to shift into all of that. I'm going to hold myself in the way that I have previously. Then you're stalling the timing of it, right? So by holding it continually, that's really how you cultivate that. So just understand that it's starting to bear fruit, okay? That's the other thing that's coming up with this, this fruit that's showing up here in the tree. But you still have a lot of things in the oven, but it's starting. It's starting. Like I said, you're really starting to see this progress. You're seeing this evolution. You're navigating uncharted waters, new territory that maybe you haven't experienced before. So remember and keep in mind that you've asked for this. These are all things that you intentionally have called in. And then we have the High Priestess go into meditation. You know, connect with yourself first. You want to get quiet enough to hear yourself. I'll clarify this one as well, but this is about quiet. I'm getting more than anything else. Five of Pentacles. Okay, so if you're having a hard time, like I mentioned here, like holding the energy of the thing that you're creating. And I talked about this on Instagram for a while as far as saying, I'm not manifesting, I'm not manifesting, I'm not manifesting. No, you're just stuck in the pattern. So you're always manifesting, but if you're holding doubt and expecting the worst, you're just manifesting from that space and not inviting anything new. if you're there, if you're taking yourself into doom and gloom, then you want to get back to the truth of your higher self, but you need to get quiet. You have to get to that space of silence underneath the wound, is how you can really excavate that and make it easier to see what's going on and what you're doing, okay? So get quiet, whatever that means for you. Maybe it's working out, maybe it's meditation, maybe it's breath work. There's infinite ways to do that. Okay, now we are going to do a 3-card pick. Okay. So you're welcome to ask a question, ask for guidance, clarity, support, whatever you're needing. Card number 1, we have Justice. Keep a level head. That is one of the most important things that you need to do right now, is just keep a level head. Don't come at the situation or the whatever is sitting in front of you. Don't come at it from extreme emotional highs or lows. You need to come down first in order to address things in a way that's going to feel good for you. So that's the main thing that's coming through here. So just wait until you come out of the emotional high or low and then address. So just slow down a little bit here. Card number 2, we have the 4 of Wands. Ooh, happy home, celebration. This is, you know, you can see all these people, they're dancing on the beach, right? So this is good news in the home department. This is, I mean, I think one of the traditional meanings is like engagement, but think more celebration, like the energy of people celebrating together. So a lot of collective energy in this card as well. So I'm just getting a lot of peace and harmony on the home front, and reasons to celebrate, like just plain and simple, giving you reasons to celebrate this week. So what does that really look like? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Leave a comment if you already know what that is or what it's going to be. Okay, and then card number 3. We have the 7 of Swords. So this is actually withdraw energy. So maybe you're withdrawing your energy from something, or you're seeing things that are moving out. And again, the Tower, I think you already know what this is. It's kind of related to the Tower in the sense that there are things that are shifting away. And one of my favorite tools, if I'm uncertain about whether or not to proceed with something, is asking God to make it really clear. Like, if this is not of my highest good, then just take it away. If it is for the highest good, then bring it closer. Let me have that. I'm going to receive that. But putting the trust in knowing that what is of your highest good is not going to miss you. You're not going to miss it, I promise. And that's the message that's coming through with the 7 of Swords. And yeah, you need to trust this. That's the main piece with the trust. You know, if you're resisting this, it's kind of like you could be unknowingly, unconsciously wanting something that isn't good for you. So exercising that trust is a big part of navigating in a way where you're less stressed, okay? Or you're not entangling with something that ultimately isn't good for you. So that's why you have to focus on being present with the feelings that you desire, and then trusting the pieces to arrange around you in accordance with what you're holding in your heart, in your spirit, in your body. Okay, everybody, that's all that I have for you today. Make sure that you sign up for my newsletter. Once again, good stuff every Sunday comes out. More updates on the workshop that will be coming up soon if you'd like to work with me more intimately. And that's all that I've got. Thank you so much. Leave a comment, smash the like button, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.